What the heck? Can you guys hear me okay? I think I've died or something and become a spirit because I don't seem to be sitting in my chair that I'm sitting in on the video. Oh man, that is confusing. Can you guys actually hear me? What is going on? I am freaked out. Yep, I'm going to say it again, I'm freaked out. Guys, let me know in chat if you can actually hear me, because I can't actually see me, which is very peculiar. One sec. This is bizarre. I am literally sitting in my chair. The webcam is on, but all I'm seeing is my chair with me not in it. Oh, let me have a look at something. Hang on. Yep, even here. I have vanished. Is that it? Am I dead? Am I a ghost? Well, I have no idea how to fix this. I mean, the camera's pointing at me and the light's on it. Let's try randomly changing the camera here to a nothing camera. Change it back. Ah, it's working. It's working. That was, I'll tell you what, I mean, I've encountered some weird bugs in my lifetime, but that one has to take the cake, surely. Oops. I'm pulling the wrong buttons here. Not good. Just bear with me. I'm going to explain what's going on and why the stream's a little bit delayed and all of that jazz in just a moment. Oh, I think it's working. Okay, so first off, apologies for not streaming for a few weeks. I've just been busy with work for starters, and on top of that, I did come down with a bit of an illness, recovered from that a while ago, that's all fine. But also I upgraded my computer, and that meant having to reset everything up from scratch. It meant downloading Final Fantasy VII, setting up all the mods again, importing my save file, setting up OBS Studio for streaming, and it was a lot of work that I had to find the time to get through. But I think we're there now. I think we are there. So let's go into game here and make sure that my controller is working, which, why is it not? Oh yeah, that's right. That's better. Right. So first off, let me know how the audio levels are. Because as I say, I've set everything up from scratch here. Which means it could all be a little bit skew-if. I would be surprised if everything works perfectly for this first stream back, I will say that. I mean, I'm not going to complain. If it does, I would just be surprised. Yeah, good to see you guys, though. So, apologies for all the confusion and everything else. Yes, it's the Echo S7 mod that I'm playing with, which is the voice acting mod, Buster, and you can get it from 7th Heaven, indeed. So, we left off in the Junon airport. We did one of the 2 mini-games, didn't we? Which means that I'm going to be heading down to the shops. We're going to be stocking up on some stuff and looting stuff from around the place. And then we're going to head down to the boat where the second mini-game is. Can't hear the game. Well, I've got audio coming through. I'll turn the audio up a little bit more. I don't want to drown out commentary. How does that sound? Is that any better? I've turned the game audio up just a touch there. Yeah, hopefully that will be a little better. But if you need it anymore, yeah, have some more. I'm in a good mood, have some more volume. Yeah, definitely getting that red, don't worry. That's lootable off the ground. Okay, can you hear the game now then, guys? Because I have turned the volume up.
Forget dude.
Oh, that's better. That's good. Yeah, if you guys can hear it, then great. Let me just check my in audio as well, my in-game audio. It's quite low. I'll bump it up to 20. Okay, yeah, like I say, guys, I've completely changed my computer that I'm streaming from, and I've had to set everything up from scratch, so... Yeah, apologies again.
Welcome! Business has been so
the fact
slow
that it's probably not going to be as smooth today.
I was starting to worry.
Did I see that tweet? I don't know if I did, Red. I haven't been on Twitter much lately, I'll be honest. Just because I've been too busy and stuff. Right, I could purchase a revive materia. And the reason being is we don't have one yet. I could also purchase seal. In fact, I will purchase one of each, as I like to get at least one of each materia when they become available. Ah, thanks, Buster. Oh, I'll just check there's no loot in here off the floor, but I don't think there is. No. There is quite a few items we can grab, loot-wise. So, the enemy skill materia is definitely the most important.
You looking for some weapons?
I do remember the issues I had trying to steal that, Red. So apologies if you did too. I won't need to purchase any of this stuff, as I've already got the same items or better from stealing from enemies. But if you've missed anything, then this is where you can purchase those weapons that I've been stealing. And is this where the Turks are? Yeah. Yeah, we can chat to them if we want, but it doesn't actually do anything, so I'm not going to bother. Let's just move on with our lives and get on with stuff that's more important.
Goodness me, a soldier.
So is this the standard item shop? Yes. We're completely out of normal potions now, but again, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, I'm just checking around everywhere because, as I say, there is loot I want to get.
Oh, hey. Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Oh, it's Suna.
So, this room isn't quite ready just yet, so I'm not going to be able to let you in. Just keep going and doing whatever it is that you're doing. Come back at a later date, okay?
Okay, I guess there's going to be stuff in there.
This isn't going to just be a normal room.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to be updating Echo S as time goes, so next time you see the update mod button in 7th Heaven, hit that, and then come back and see me, alright? Oh, right. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm after, the enemy skill. I was worried then for a moment. Okay, yeah, we can actually do some tutorial stuff there, even in the the non-modded version of the game. But the enemy skill materia is what I was actually after, and fortunately, yeah, we're able to get that. So there it is. We'll give that to a second party member when the time comes. Hey, Selfie. Oh, we'll just check upstairs as well for any potential looties. I think there's like a 133 soldier. Yep. 35. And also a mine source. And what's this? A luck source. So the sources aren't terribly important to loot, because the stat boosts they give are incredibly minor. Only 1 point for one character as well. However, later on, we'll be able to do a little trick with a materia known as the W item materia. It's a glitch that's existed since Final Fantasy VII first released in '97, and it will actually allow us to max out our sources so quickly we can potentially maximise our party stats within a matter of hours. Oh, I'm not sure, Phenol. Was it recent? If so, I don't think so. But I have seen a couple of well, at least one trailer for something over the last few weeks, which I thought was very Final Fantasy-ish. But it might be something different. Yeah, so there's only 4 enemy skill materia in the entire game. Yes, I did purchase those, Red. Yeah, there's 4 enemy skill materia, which is obviously, important to get those. Because you can actually then go ahead and make sure that every party member has one equipped, plus you've got a spare. But right now we've only got access to 2 of them. Hello, Rico. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, it's great to catch up with you guys, by the way.
By all means,
off for a few weeks
come in.
Welcome.
Welcome. There's lots of stores in Junon, you know. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't be able to compete. What's worrying me is that the girls' wages are higher than what I'm taking in.
Oh yeah, I'm a lot better now, thanks, Chocobo boy. Yeah, thanks for your consideration. It's very kind of you to remember.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right, no loot to grab. Nope.
I used to be a soldier. Then I retired and opened this shop. But to tell you the truth, I'd rather work.
Okay, I could get some silver glasses or the headband, but I don't care to spend gil on those. For the time being, Red, you can only get one. Okay? Right, we could stay at the inn, but there's no need, as I'm already fully maxed out. I do want to save, however. Saving is important. Especially because I might end up reloading, depending on if I mess up the minigame or not. Hopefully I won't, but, you know, it's possible, let's be honest. Yeah, I'll probably save again. Grab the speed source, which I think is the only source that was left to grab. Oh yeah, there's the second 135 soldier that you were speaking of, Red Mario.
This is inexcusable.
Oh, is this the guy that was
And
on
they
the
told
train
me I'd be
earlier?
staying at luxury hotels.
Oh, nice one, Rico. Yeah, I was actually tempted to stream Monster Hunter Wilds myself. I haven't played it, but I didn't do so in the end. I was just too busy, sadly. Yeah, the Force Stealer is what I would like to get.
Oh, welcome. We messed up the last restock, so there's nothing that useful here, but feel free to look around.
More weapons, which I don't really care about. I could get the upgrade for Tifa, but now save some money there. Right, so I think we're done. I'm just going to pop back and throw a save. Again. Oh, wrong building. Yeah, the marching minigame is horrible, Buster. Fortunately, it doesn't give any good rewards. So, it's not the end of the world if you mess up on it, as I did. Oh, nice one, Red. Yeah, I would love to get some news about the remake, would you? Some actual official news, and not just any more rumours or leaks. What's that, Rog? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. I did play Monster Hunter World a few years ago, Dark.
Line up!
But I didn't complete it.
President Rufus has arrived!
Oh, it's been beautiful here, Femur.
This is it! The main event! The Junon military send-off! Do
Lovely
it with
weather.
enthusiasm! Do it like a soldier! Ready! Right face! Left face! Switch!
It's important you face the right
Confirm.
way here.
Menu! Switch!
Gotta get to 100
Menu.
points.
Cancel! Left face! Cancel! Switch!
I'm not doing terribly good.
Right face! Confirm! Menu! Left face!
Come on, I need to get 40 more
Menu.
points.
Right face! Left face! Alright, now
Oh, I don't think I
Special.
did it. I'm gonna have to reload. Oh no, I did it. You get 30 points for the special. Okay, we managed to grab it. And I'll tell you what, I did a poor job. This mini game's a lot easier than the last one.
Very impressive. Keep up the good work for our company.
And now we all get our rewards.
here's a special bonus for you. A token of the president's goodwill. And don't you forget it.
You know, some of the voice acting in this is a little bit hit and miss, but I'll tell you what, Heidegger's pretty darn close to what you'd expect from him.
If word
Oh,
gets
it's a
out that
cheating bag,
Sephiroth
isn't it?
passed
Oh.
through here, Cloud and the others will show up.
Yeah, that's annoying.
We'll crush them as soon as we find them.
We can't have them interfering.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Rico. Thank you so much.
I told you to stop making that silly noise.
Oh, Heidegger.
Yeah.
He's hiding, isn't he, on the ship?
Dismissed.
That was close. Heidegger was really pissed off. I heard Hojo resigned and hasn't been seen since.
And Heidegger's been stuck with the search for him.
Hey, I said dismissed.
0 second. Oh, yeah, that's definite cheating going on there then, isn't it, Rico?
There's a lot of tidying up to do. Get a move on.
I mean, you're always going to get cheaters, but you'd think in this day and age you'd be able to combat them a little bit easier with the technologies and that, you know, these multi-million-pound publishers actually have. But apparently not.
We're heading for a new continent over the sea, wearing Shinra uniforms.
Yeah, the Force Steel is a great weapon because of its double materia growth. The only downside to these double growth weapons at this stage, and even later on, to be honest with you, later in the game, is that you only get limited materia slots. So, you know, you got to think, is it worth throwing 2 or 3 materia slots into a weapon for double growth? If you could equip a weapon with 5 or even 6 materia slots at normal growth and level up more materia at the standard rate. It all depends on your setup, really. So I think the Force Steel has only got 2 slots. Oh, no, it's actually got 3. That's not too bad. So what is it I'm going to be happy to lose here? I probably am happy to get rid of long range for now. Why have I even got throw equipped? I didn't even realise I did. Okay, I know that all is not going to be linked, but I do want to level up my all materias. I don't really need long range in here. Leveling that up at this point is just useless. We had it equipped, didn't we, for the bottom swell enemy. Yeah, revive is good to start getting AP on because getting to life 2 is actually a big bonus for later on. So maybe I'll throw revive on. Just to show you this, revive needs 45,000 AP, but full life is super important. There's going to be a few strategies later on where we need that. So even though I'm not even going to be using life at the moment, because I doubt I'll be dying all that much, leveling it up is actually a consideration that we need to factor in. Hello, Elijah. How you doing, pal? You alright? Right, there's a materia there, I think. Oh, I can't remember what it is. It's not an all material, is it? In either case, we can't get it yet because we need to wait for that person. I won't tell you their name just yet, but we need to wait for them to move. So let's just head up to the deck. Yeah, one of the best money makers in this game is selling a mastered all materia. Which is actually really quick to level up, especially later on. You can level up an all materia in probably about 30 minutes, even less. And you can do multiple of them at a time. And then you can sell them for 1.4 million gil each. So basically, once you get to that point, your money issues are over. What I've never realised, or not understood, is whether it was always intended to sell a mastered all materia for 1.4 million gil. Or if one of the programmers accidentally slipped an extra couple of zeros on and it just never got corrected. Hey, Micro. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Oh, nice one, Rico.
It's me, Red 13. I'm a little unsteady. Luckily, humans take things at face value, so I shouldn't get caught. I make a fine human, don't I?
Okay, so we need to chat to every party member, if I remember.
We're almost at Costa del Sol. When we get there, I'm taking a long overdue vacation. Maybe I'll go down to the beach and get a tan. President Rufus, you'll get thrashed!
Yeah, I just need to find our party members.
Hey, what's wrong? See, man. Something's missing.
Missing, eh?
Potions and Phoenix down. That's a bit of a sucky shop. Nah, Elijah, I'll probably not get to that for a long time. I'm still not in the mood to try it.
Nothing to report, sir! It's me, Tifa. Did I surprise you? You know what? I really hate this uniform. Uniforms, soldiers, war. I hate them all. They take away everything important. All the people you love. I hope our fight's over soon. Right, Cloud?
Well, I'm just looking. Because a few people were mentioning this a moment ago. Let me just have a look. What's the date today? It's the 7th. Yeah, literally. Square Enix, as we've been streaming, have just posted on X, or Twitter, a quote from Final Fantasy IX that says, "My memories will be part of the sky." That's all they've posted, and then with the caption, "If you know, you know." As you can imagine, the comments are flooded. Everyone's now expecting the remake announcement for Final Fantasy IX to be imminent. What are Square up to? Yeah, I think it's imminent. Maybe within the next few days. That is very cheeky of Square. The thing is, they've done that because they know that we know about the Final Fantasy IX remake and we're all just waiting for that official announcement. So putting that little cheeky Twitter post up, I think, was a good move on their behalf. And I'm guessing it's just going to be a few days. That's my guess. I could be wrong. But I can't imagine they'd have teased that unless they have something imminent to share. Yeah, Elijah, like £80 or something for Mario Kart. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I shall continue my watch better than ever.
That is absolutely bonkers, isn't it? It really is. Right, let's head back down. Hello, this Dad. How you doing, mate? I don't know when you joined, but did you hear? I was just talking about what Square have just done. They shared a quote from Final Fantasy IX on Twitter about half an hour ago, strongly hinting that a potential announcement is maybe coming up imminently. At least that's how everybody's taking it in the comments to that tweet. It's a very random tweet.
Ships. Hey, Cloud. You got any tranquilizers? Unless something important. Yeah, there.
Okay, I don't think it matters that we don't have a tranquilizer for Yuffie there.
Hey, Cloud. Have you seen Barrett? I hope he's.
But yeah, the whole switch to game prices. That it's so expensive. It's ridiculous, really. I mean, the Switch has always had like a Nintendo tax on it.
I sure hope you're pulling your weight like
in terms of the game prices. They're not cheap even on the original Switch.
This is our big chance for a promotion.
But yeah, I guess, you know, if people are going to pay it, then Nintendo are going to charge it, and they obviously feel they can get away with it. And at the end of the day, you know, Mario Kart, what else are you going to play that on? If you want to play the new Mario Kart game, you're going to have to shell out the money and get a Nintendo Switch 2 and then shell out the money to actually buy the game as well. And obviously I'm just using that as an example. I know there'll be bundles with Mario Kart, but it'll be the same for their other games too. Yeah, it could be this, Dad. Oh, this, Dad, you always have to bring the mood down, don't you? Yeah, no, to be honest, though, not getting our hopes up is something we suck at, isn't it, as gamers? But it would probably go, you know, take us a lot further in not getting disappointed in things. I'm not sure, Micro. I did like the Bravely Default games.
Look, Cloud. It's Rufus and Heidegger. They're this close and we can't touch them.
I mean, I do love Final Fantasy IX, Owen, but it's showing its age, obviously, in many ways today, which I'm hoping a remake would fix. Not least of which the speed of which you go in and out of combat. But also the Tetramaster, I thought was a big downgrade from Triple Triad in Final Fantasy VIII. I really did. I still need to speak to Barrett.
Jackasses, because of them.
Yeah. No, they don't, do they, Elijah? They only ever put them up.
Jesse. Damn it. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna sit right
am I
here
getting the
right
Switch
now.
2, Dark?
This is an urgent announcement. We have a stowaway on board.
Hang on, I'll be back with you in a moment. Just get through this.
Immediately. Report if and when the intruder is found. I repeat, we have a stowaway on board. Those not on detail are to search the ship immediately. Report if and when the intruder is found.
Shit! Did they spot us? No, I don't think it's us. Could it be Tifa and the others? This is the last thing we needed. Let's go, Cloud.
Well, yeah, I mean, to address that, Elijah, the last GTA game I played was Vice City. And I'm talking about the original, not one of the remastered releasey thingies that they put out more recently. I never really cared to play GTA 4 or 5, and I won't care to play GTA 6 either. You know, in my opinion, I loved the original GTA, and I even liked GTA 2. That top-down, I just found it really addictive. And then Grand Theft Auto 3, it was alright, but it just became a little bit generic to me. I'm not really the biggest fan of open world games like that. I never have been, so I'm not really going to be too fussed about 6. They can sell it for $300. Wouldn't bother me because I ain't buying it. As for Nintendo Switch 2, Dark, I do want to get it, but it depends on whether I can justify it as a business investment for YouTube. I probably won't buy it if it's just something I'm going to get for myself, for personal gaming. But if I could probably, potentially, you know, get some of that cost back by making videos about things and stuff, then maybe I'd look into it. I'll see what the audience wants, really, what sort of games are being released on it and what sort of content I could make.
You alright?
Are you okay? Huh? Is everyone here?
Hey, wait. You don't think that suspicious stowaway is
Sephiroth?
Do you think so?
The hell am I supposed to know?
Let's find out.
It's the most logical thing to do. So who's going?
I'm fine, thanks. It's not like I'm interested in Sephiroth. And besides...
Right, let's sort our party out. Oh, Micro asks, when we mention the remake of Final Fantasy IX, do we mean HD remaster? So, Micro, no. A few years ago, it was leaked. I'm just going to go over this very briefly. That Square were working, or are working, on a Final Fantasy IX remake. And this came out from Nvidia, so it was Nvidia that put this leak out. Or rather, it wasn't Nvidia that leaked it, but somebody leaked an Nvidia internal source that had Final Fantasy IX Remake down as one of an upcoming game release that hadn't yet been announced. It came with a list of about 10 other games. Since then, all those other games have since come out and been... they've all since been announced and been released. So FF9 Remake was the only one left. Since that time, other sources have spoken about, you know, Final Fantasy IX Remake being worked on behind the scenes, but we've never had anything official from Square. However, we've had so much talk about it in terms of rumours and leaks, especially over the last few months, that it seems inevitable that it's really close now to getting a full announcement. And based on the leaks and what we, you know, understand so far, it is going to be a remake, not an HD remaster. So it is a game that's been built from the ground up. It's not just the original FF9, you know, with the improved models. It is being built from the ground up, which is why it's taken so many years. But if the sources are true, it's not going to be a remake in the sense of Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's going to be much more faithful to the original FF9. It will probably have a similar gameplay, similar perspective, okay, but with 3D backgrounds rather than pre-rendered backgrounds and 3D character models. It will have a whole host of quality of life changes. The battle system will still be similar, but will be revamped, making it more sort of like Persona-style battles. And there's going to be a lot of improvements to the original game to make it fresh and I guess just more playable for audiences in 2025. But it is a remake, not a remaster, if that helps. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised again, Dark, that we've not had anything like that for a while in terms of Final Fantasy 13, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do more of a remaster than a remake with that trilogy in order to bring it up to snuff for PS5 and PC. I mean, the original FF13 still looks really good to this day, but if they can boost the resolution to 4K and if they can boost the frame rate, I think that alone will go a long way, you know, in a re-release. Yeah.
Sephiroth.
Yes, Micro.
Right,
it will be an
let's
overhaul,
go.
and it will be built from the ground up, but the game will look visually very similar to FF19, so it'll probably still be played from the same perspectives, but with 3D backgrounds instead of pre-rendered ones. But it will still have that sort of style to it. It won't be like Final Fantasy VII. That's been completely revamped and just feels like a completely different game to the original. I think it will, Rog. There'll be so many quality of life changes and improvements to the battle system that it will probably be completely overhauled. Let's just have a look, shall we, at materia. So I'll throw an enemy skill on to Barrett, even though he doesn't have any enemy skills, because why not? Where the heck is all my materia? Ah, that will explain it. I'm thinking... Ooh, okay. What's your... oh, enemy skill. Whoops. No, I want that back. I don't think we're stealing much, but I'll throw that on. I want to keep Red in the battle if we can. And the reason I want to keep Red in the battle is because he's got a double growth weapon as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Oh, I can't. How do I get him back in the battle? Where's the save point gone? Yeah, steal from Marines. Okay. I don't know if they were inspired by it, this dad, but I'm pretty sure there was somebody that actually, a fan that put out some concept art of a Final Fantasy IX remake. It might have been concept art, or it might have been an actual mod that they started working on, and it blew the internet away. This must have been like 2018 or something. And then they disappeared from the internet. And then it was revealed that they'd gone to work for Square Enix. So, I'm not sure how much of that is true. There was definitely a fan that put out either some concept art or some trailer for a mod that they were working on, revamping FF9. And then they seemed to disappear completely. But I think then it's more rumour, but it might have been confirmed that that person actually went to work for Square Enix. They headhunted him and recruited him. And according to those rumours, he then became, like, the source of the Final Fantasy IX remake. The work he was doing then became the foundation of which Square then built upon. And that's what we're going to be getting. Now, I'm sure because it's been like 7 years since then, the project's changed a lot behind the scenes. Maybe it's been restarted a few times, as that often happens in game development. But yeah, that might be what you're talking about. I don't know if it's necessarily related to the Meguri mod. However, I'm pretty sure that Square have seen the popularity of that mod and have definitely used that to motivate themselves to, you know, monetizing their own game in a way that fans are often doing for free in terms of mods and stuff. So it'd be interesting to see what they come up with. Right, where's PHS? Can I not change party members here? Okay, that's fine, then we'll stick with Aerith. Just need to give her some materia. Just throw some random stuff around here, mostly to level up. 2 all materias. I could do with a lightning. No, not a lightning, a restore. Right, who's got restore materia? Barrett has poison. Okay, let's swap this on Aerith. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, you can talk to the others to switch. I'll tell you what, I can't be bothered. I know I said I wanted to, but there comes a point where you just got to move on with your life. I don't want to spend 3 hours stuck in menus. Who wants to see that? Let's just go ahead and move Cloud to the front row. Hey, Minx. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that Remake and Rebirth are both somewhat different to one another. I think Rebirth went a little heavy with the side quests and mini-games, if I'm honest with you. To the point where it did get a bit annoying. But other than that, yeah, it's a decent game. I mean, it looks visually incredible. But as with Remake, there was a little bit of fluff that I don't think was needed. Right, I want to try and steal from these. What can we steal from them? Let's kill a couple as well. Whilst Barrett's sleeping. Yeah, that's right. Right, yeah, wake Barrett up, please.
Oh, shit!
There's no need for that. Yeah, they have armor we can steal, don't they? Oh, come on. I'm gonna just whack him with Aerith. Sorry, Barrett, but unfortunately, not waiting another hour. Okay, there we go. Right, let's see how good this Shinra beta is. Equip. Yeah, it is an upgrade from the carbon bangles. Oh, nice one, Elijah. Yeah, I have seen those. Another Almaty. I'm going to throw that onto Cloud. Like I say, I want to get these leveled up as quickly as possible. Yeah, no, some of the games can be hit and miss. You know, some of them don't always work as you'd like them to, because it's all emulated. But yeah, for the most part, they are pretty awesome, those sticks. Yeah, playing the base game is always an interesting experience once you've played a modded version that increases the difficulty, because it just makes you realise how easy the base game always has been. I don't think it would wash nowadays, this level of difficulty for many players. But I love it still. And outside of a few exceptions where you really have to focus on the strategies and stuff, it's just a chill experience, I find.
Gotta dig deep for this one.
There's no news as far as I know, James. It's just Square have shared like a teaser more than anything, haven't they, on Twitter? But as soon as there is news, I'll be covering it, don't worry. But yeah, I feel like it's inevitable now that the actual news, the official announcement, is going to be inevitable. Maybe to some degree it is, isn't it? Right, let's try and grab a couple more of the Shinra Beta armors if we can. I should probably kill one of these then.
Shit.
Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, I'll kill one.
Hope
Then we won't
Shinra
have to deal
sees
with
this.
3. We only need to get 2 more. Yeah, I mean, I always prefer to buy physical, Rico. One thing I've noticed, though, which is a bit cheeky, is that Nintendo have announced pricing for their Switch games, and their physical games are actually more expensive than their digital games. And even though that sounds like common sense, I don't think it's been like that before. Across like any system, the physical games have always, in my experience, been cheaper than the digital releases, because you have the added convenience of digital that people are willing to spend a little bit more for. Yeah, you know, something I wanted to watch on Netflix, Minsk, was taken off the platform the other day, and it made me realise, you know, just how at the mercy we are of big companies when it comes to digital releases. And okay, you know, I hadn't purchased that, but I think of some of the digital movies and that I have purchased. When those platforms go down, I've lost those purchases completely. And I'd rather just have physical. I've started buying a lot more Blu-ray and DVD, just so I know that I own that copy of that film or TV show or whatever. And the same is true for games.
Give it already.
I always prefer to try and buy physical when I can. Not least of which, once you're bored with the game, you can sell it. You can't do that with a digital copy.
Man, give it already.
I'm pretty sure you can actually, Elijah. I think you can play Switch games on the Switch too. They've purposefully designed the cartridge slot to be the same, so that will work.
Damn, I knew I fucked that up.
Might have to adjust some of the voice acting here, because some of the language in this mod is not appropriate for this channel. Oh, come on, Barrett! How long does it take to get to Shinra Beta? I'm gonna have to heal up here as well.
Man, let that shit go already.
Is that right, is it, Elijah? Yeah, pretty much, Rico. They don't want you to own anything, is the thing. You know, even when you buy a movie, for example, a digital movie on Amazon or somewhere, and it gets put in your library, you don't actually own anything. You've been granted a temporary right to watch that content until Amazon or whoever you've purchased it from decide to take it from you.
Man, let that shit go already.
And that's a sad world to be in. But the thing is, companies will do that because A, it costs them a heck of a lot less money, both in terms of licensing and in terms of printing physical media. And they will do it because they can get away with it, because people want it. That's what people are consuming. People, for the most part, seem to want to have the convenience of purchasing digital over waiting for physical media to be delivered to them. And I think that's a real shame. I might have to give up. I don't know how important these Shinra beta are, but this is just absurd. I'm going to leave it.
Let's dance, asshole!
Maybe. Not to worry. Okay, Elijah, did you watch the Terminator series that came out on Netflix a few months back? Anime series. Well, I'm not going to do any more of those battles, they're annoying. Yeah, pretty much, Rog. Yeah, I thought it was alright too, Elijah. It's alright, the only reason I asked is that was the last anime series that I actually watched. I'm just thinking whether I need to fanny about going to save again. Yeah, whatever. May as well, hadn't we? Did I not get that? I thought I did. Oh no, that's in the next room, isn't it? Red? Yeah, no, I haven't got that yet. Right, I am game. The mod is called Echo S7. So, if you've got the 7th Heaven mod manager, which you can download for free if you haven't, you can install it straight from that. Really easy. Yeah, you can get the widescreen mod if you prefer it, Materia Master. And the widescreen mod's pretty good because it doesn't stretch the image. It actually adds extra detail into the background images. But yes, I'm just using the standard ratio.
Come what may.
Well, let's try and one-shot these if we can. Yeah, and the thing is, Elijah, here's the other downside to digital. Censorship. When I was watching Little Britain on BBC iPlayer, there was bits I remembered that I just didn't see in the series. And then when I did some research after, I discovered that they'd actually edited out a lot of the controversial scenes. Which was so totally... I never understand that. Like, if people don't want to watch something because it's offensive, I'm not going to criticise them for that. But just don't watch it. You know, why stop everybody else from watching it as well? That's what I just don't get. It just is really vindictive, that is. But because it's digital, the BBC can and are going to do that because that's who they are. So that's why I was able to purchase it then off eBay as a DVD. And it had the missing episode, along with the missing bits in the episodes that had been taken out for the digital release. And that's the other thing with digital as well, isn't it? Is that they will do a lot more censorship than, you know, if you have the physical release, you're protected from that. Okay, so I got the weapon for Yuffie there. Right, we'll go and speak to this guy, and that will kick off the boss fight.
Sephiroth?
Yeah, I mean, Steam has
Not
certainly got the digital corner of the PC
My
market, haven't
long
they, Rog?
sleep is at an end.
It's just a decent piece of armour, Elijah. I like to try and get 3, but I couldn't be bothered because it's taking too long to steal.
Cloud, look!
Sephiroth! So you are alive!
Who are you?
What is going on with
You
Sephiroth's
don't
voice?
remember? It's me, Cloud.
Yeah, one was enough for me,
What
Elijah.
is
It's a
this all
decent
about?
upgrade for Cloud, so I did
What
get
are
that.
you doing?
The time has come.
What? What do you mean? Be more...
Oh, you're welcome, Roberto. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Okay. I don't think there's anything to steal from Jenova, so I'm not going to worry about that. However, it does have 4,000 HP, so I probably do need to worry about that. And I think you can put bio on it. Although it might take a while to hit. Even though it does 0 damage, that's fine.
Let's just get this over with.
Maybe you can remind me, Red, if this iteration of Jenova can be afflicted with bio. Well, Quake sucks.
Bingo!
Yeah, this fight isn't going to take too long. Couple more rounds of beta and we're done. No, I don't really, Elijah, to be honest. Ah! Yeah, you might want to be a little bit careful. I am game. Ah, this is such a fantastic game. I know it's old now, so you probably won't appreciate it, or maybe you will, but maybe in general people today won't appreciate it as I played it the first time in 1997. But I still believe you can get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So yeah, now have fun with your playthrough. I'm not sure, Rog, but having 60 FPS in battles is a huge bonus, I think. Makes a big difference. I haven't done a lot of modding with FF8, Joey. But no, I think after FF7 I might have to take a look at that, because it's been a while since I've done an FF8 playthrough on the channel. Or just, you know, generally myself. Oh, is that right? Is it this, Dad? I know that you can, it's worth having an Epic Games
Jenova.
account just to claim the free games at least.
Jenova's arm. You saying he's been walking around with Jenova? This thing?
I've got a number of mods installed, Adrian, but the voice acting is just
The
one
time
mod.
has come. I think that's what he said.
The time has come.
I don't know what's going on.
But I've installed a
Well,
number of mods to
you
get the
tell us
game
what's happened
looking
so far.
better as well, as sounding better.
I'll try, but don't interrupt me while I'm explaining. Sephiroth said he was going off in search of the Promised Land.
Yeah,
A place
I
he
think if
believed
I
would
missed
help
it
him
free
become
at
the
this
ruler
point,
of
Red
the
Mario, I'd
That was 5 years ago.
deserve
Then
to
he
suck.
reappeared and murdered President Shinra. And just now, we also saw him. He was carrying Jenova. He's taking his mother Jenova with him to the Promised Land. I guess that's about it.
Dock workers, we will be arriving at the Costa del Sol harbor in 5 minutes. Commence docking procedure.
Whoa! We better hide somewhere.
Okay. Just bear with me, I'm just checking something. I was just looking at the Final Fantasy IX's 25th anniversary website. But sadly, it's all in Japanese. But apparently, that's also dropping a few hints about the upcoming remake announcements as well. I'm going to have to look into this more deeply, because I think Square are really heavily dropping something our way very soon. Yeah, and you, Rico.
The Promised Land. Does it really exist?
Yes, the original was this, Dad. 15 FPS in battles. Very janky. Are you off, are you, Minx? Yeah, you take care. Thanks for stopping by. Well, here we are, the good old Costa del Sol.
Damn, sure is hot here, but at least I can say goodbye to that tight sailor suit. Listen up, make sure to blend in from here on. Got it?
Oh, too bad. I liked your uniform. You look so cute in it.
What do you mean, cute?
You did. You know what? You should use that sailor outfit as pajamas. Don't you think so, Cloud?
Yeah, it suited you perfectly. You look like a bear wearing a marshmallow.
Yeah, it's a bit dark still, isn't it, this, Dad? It's night time at the minute.
It just don't feel right without it.
Would you all kindly hurry? The heat here is drying my nose.
Yeah, mine too.
All right, we'll take a short break, then head off. Don't wander too far.
Oh, just look at this fur. I'm going to find someplace nice and cool to rest on.
Don't bother looking for me.
I think I'll go for a swim.
Okay, what is Red doing? Bless him, he doesn't handle the heat well. Oh yeah, I think I do remember you mentioning that, Rog. I've not checked it out though. Oh yeah, for Ramu you have that very short window, don't you? The good thing about it though is that it's difficult to miss. Even though you do have a short window to grab it, it is like patently there on the floor in a very blatant way for you to pick up.
Welcome to Costa del Sol, sir.
Thank you for your efforts.
I've never been, Elijah.
Hurry it up with the helicopter.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like Dawn has arisen.
I hear Sephiroth was on board.
Yes.
It seems Cloud and the others were as well.
Yes.
They all slipped through. It's a total disgrace, Heidegger.
Sorry. I'm ashamed of myself.
And I'm growing tired of your apologies.
Preparations are complete, sir.
I don't do a lot of VR at the moment, Rog, anyway.
You'd better start doing something. I'll be expecting results.
And he's off. Oh, that's a shame, Elijah. I know that a lot of huge conferences like that seem to be struggling lately. I mean, I remember E3 and how big that was back in the day. And now that's dead in the water, isn't it? Hmm. I'm not going to care about speaking to that guy. I am going to pop down here. Yeah, just in time, Materia Master. There's a whole bunch of loot we can grab.
The Adams here on the house. Feel free to help yourself.
Yeah, weapon for Tifa and a power source. Yeah, I'm not going to buy the house. I can't quite afford it at this stage, so... Right, something worth noting is, I think it's... Is it this guy?
How about a soft?
No, but one of these sellers you can actually purchase some platinum bangles from. Now, the stats on them aren't great.
Cloud!
Ah, it might be Yuffie. Nope, she's Materia, makes sense. Oh, it could actually be over here. In the bar. I think it's in the bar.
Welcome to...
Hey. What? Oh, come on.
There we go, it's this guy. Yeah, so platinum bangles, 1800 gil, so they're not cheap, and their defenses aren't great, and I think they've only got 2 slots on them, but you do get double materia growth. So honestly, I don't think it's worth it, because you're going to be leveling up less materia. But yeah, the double growth is definitely appealing, so you might want to get some. It's up to you. Okay. Right, anything in the inn? That's the one place up here we haven't yet ventured into. I think we can knock the balls around, can we? No, I thought we could. Nah, not much in here. Oh, okay. Red says you can actually steal those platinum bangles a little later. If you want to save some money now.
Cloud! Over there! Look!
Hmm? Is that Hojo?
Yeah, I'm not sure why Cloud's looking shadowy. I think that's a bug, to be honest with you. I might need to reload the game.
Goodness. Can I help
He was
you?
darkened for the day-night cycle.
Is that Hojo?
What's with this
But
guy?
I think that for some reason it's glitched
That's
out
right,
and he
it's the
stayed pretty
professor.
dark.
Professor, someone is here to see you.
I'm busy.
As he says, what a shame.
I don't think you have to actually speak to Hojo here. I've just realised.
No, wait.
I always do it, so
I
it's like a
remember
habit.
you.
But it's not needed. You can just leave Costa del Sol.
Yes, yes. Long time no see, Cloud. Hojo. We all need to unwind every so often, do we not? What are you up to? I would have thought that's obvious. I'm getting a 10. Answer me. I believe we are both in pursuit of the same thing. You mean Sephiroth? Did you see him? What is it? Well, it's only a hypothesis, but have you ever had the feeling that something is
that's right,
calling
Red.
you, or felt compelled to go to a certain place? The only place I want to be right now is where Sephiroth is, to beat him. to settle the score.
I see. Then my hypothesis may well be correct. A soldier. Would you like to be my guinea pig? Oh, what is this? You're going to kill me?
Cloud, stop.
Oh,
He
is
won't
that right?
learn
Is it
anything if
Elijah?
He dies.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Incidentally, aren't you the ancient girl?
I'm Aerith. The least you can do is remember my name. I need to know something, Professor. I know I'm an ancient. My mother told me.
Your mother? Oh, you mean Ifalna. How is she?
You don't know? She died.
Is that so?
Professor, is Jenova an ancient? Is Sephiroth an ancient? Do we share the same blood?
I could well. To the west.
Oh, so you're not going to answer me now, are you? You're hiding something.
Hey! Answer us!
It's no use.
Yeah.
We're wasting our time.
I was just thinking that, Selfie. Alright, well, we'll leave Hojo at this point. And in fact, we'll leave Costa del Sol at this point. Poor Red. I think Cloud might be fixed now, is that right? It seems a little bit brighter. I think he's good. Yeah, oh, I do need to rest up before we head out into the big wide world. I was going to say something. What was it? Oh, yeah. So the beach plugs, which are just outside on the beach, unsurprisingly, do have the big guard enemy skill. That's right.
Hey, maybe you should go. Or are you just. It's 200 gillen. Anything you enjoy the.
You can't get it yet, though. Red Mary. I mean, I always get it with the manipulate enemy skill, which we get for. Well, I don't want to say from where, but we get it later. But Red 13's already kindly tested for us whether you can get it with Confuse, and you can't.
Good morning. Have a pleasant trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Selfie. Yeah, Fabregas, you can download and get Echo S set up just as you can with the other mods, and then it'll be good to go. Okay, so you can get White Wind earlier than I would normally get it then, Red. I'll still save it until I get the Manipulate. That's just tends to be how I play the game. But no, it's nice to know that there is that method. These you can technically kill before they open up. I don't know if Beta will do it. Yes, it does. I can't remember if you get the same amount of experience, though, for one-shotting them as we did, or whether you get more when they open up. I think you do get more. I don't actually, Red. No. Sorry, mate. My memory does not extend back that far, sadly. Yeah, it makes actually a big difference, doesn't it, Rog? The environmental ambient sounds. It does. TJ Real, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad that helped. Yeah, no, that was a fun playthrough, that was. I was just saying I might eventually revisit Final Fantasy VIII.
Sorry, but I gotta.
Since there's a whole bunch of mods for that game I want to try out.
Back off!
Oh yeah, yeah, sadly not. Because EchoS is a voice acting mod, it has to only work with the original FF7 because of the scripts and stuff that it needs to stick to. But yeah, it would be great if it worked with New Threat as well. Although sadly that, as I say, will just never be able to happen.
Whew. Oh, well, at least you bothered to
I
talk
always
to
remember when I come through this part of the game.
What's the matter?
a guy in a black cloak passed
playing
by
the
not
demo
long
for
ago.
Final Fantasy
I was
VII
being
back in the day, in
friendly, telling him
97,
there's dangers up ahead,
and
but
it
he
started at
completely
this
ignored
point.
Sephiroth.
He was here too?
Oh, mostly graphical mods, Dark Swordsman, not gameplay ones. But Final Fantasy VIII is apparently looking stunning now, with the mods that people have been creating for the remastered version, I think it is. Oh, yes, that's true. Yes, you can get those there, can't you, Ed? Are they a drop, are they, or a steal? $41 at the moment, materia. And we've leveled up our first magic spell. Thunder should be nice and powerful. There we go. I'm not sure, Rog. I would have to try that to really know for sure. Yeah, same year as me, Materia Master. Yeah, August for me, 83.
Back off!
I didn't need to waste MP there, not to worry. Hey, young Meech. Yeah, I've done a few tutorials in my time. Oh, okay, Elijah. Move materia to steel to cloud. Yeah, I can do. It's actually got a free space as well, so... I don't actually know what difference it makes at this point. Red, the stats are negligible anyway between Barrett and Cloud. Yeah, that'll be the plan for sure, Meech. I'll be beating those at some point on the playthrough. Oh, I thought this guy was susceptible to fire. Tell you what, the amount of times I played this game, but I do get bad memory when it comes to all the elements and stuff. Yeah, we just spoke to him actually, Meech. In his full lab coat as he's getting a tan. Is it this screen? Is it red? I mean, the right arms are useful for the battle with dying. So, yeah, grabbing a few of them might be somewhat useful. But you got to be careful not to get them to explode, so... I'm not going to go out of my way exactly to do this. I don't want to be doing 10 steals just to get one.
Might want to try that again.
Don't know what it is with stealing on this playthrough, but I've had some seriously sour luck. I'll go for another couple of attempts. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing any damage at all at the minute, Red. Ah, come on. Yeah, Adrian, that's why I think it's worth to get a couple for that fight. Although, to be honest with you, it's not a difficult battle, so I'm not going to go completely out of my way here.
Do I feel sorry for you?
Okay, we got one, so we can kill this thing.
Damn it!
Right, I've got Blizzard. Ouch. Oh, it doesn't seem to do much damage, actually. Yeah, I'll go for one more here. And then I'll probably chuck one in the battle. I might just chuck both of them.
Might want to try that again.
Yeah, it's risky on these, though, because they can explode, Elijah. I think you have to hit them twice. Actually, I think it's about the amount of damage you do.
Don't cross me!
I don't know if it makes any difference doing damage to the enemies or not. Or if it just feels like it does.
Guess I wasn't dexterous enough.
What do you guys think about that?
We've got to give it our all.
Damn it!
Maybe the next one. Hello, IGN. Good to see you there. I don't actually, no.
Damn it!
Hey, we got it. Yeah, no, it does, Rog. You're right. It does make a difference.
Bingo!
Maybe I should just run away from this battle, to be honest with you. These bombs are so annoying. Think we need to heal up. Oh yeah, definitely saving here, Ed. Always save here, don't I? Yeah. Alright guys, I think I'll take a break there for today. And then we'll pick up next time. Who knows? I'm not saying anything, but maybe this time next week we will have some official information regarding Final Fantasy IX. If we do, I'll certainly make sure to be covering that on the channel. But folks, I'm going to say a big thanks to all of you for stopping by today. It's been great catching up. There's a bluish hue map because it's night time. And one of the mods, I'm not sure which I've got installed, has added a day-night cycle. Which is optional, you can turn it off. But that's what's causing that. But guys, thank you so much. It's been great chatting with you. Catching up, I know it's been a while. Hopefully it won't be that bad again. As in like the length of time that I have off. Yeah, no worries. Oh, I wasn't being sarky with that response, Matt. I'll just give you a genuine answer. Yeah, you take care, Selfie. And you, Rog. Yeah, have a great one, guys. I'll catch you soon. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.